Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £250 worth of 50p's to have a hunt through, looking for the commemoratives, the ones with more than face value, but ideally we're after the 4 we're still missing for the book. 4 Olympics if memory serves. We've got Kew Gardens ticked off, don't need to add that to the book, thankfully. We are missing Olympic football, which would be a very nice coin to tick off. Then pentathlon and rowing as well. And then finally Olympic weightlifting. But we have all the other 50p's up to and inclusive a Diversity Built Britain. So good progress to be made. Let's see if we can tick off finally another coin for the book. Right then, first flag we're going to open in real time, and I'll show you what it is we're looking for. So you can see that is a Britannia. Britannias we look for the year 2008, which is the low minted year, in my mind worth keeping. I keep them separate from the shield designs to make it easier to hunt through at the end when I check the dates. Here we've got Peter Rabbit from 2017. 2017's Beatrix Potter set, very, very common. I'll pop that down out of the way, but we've got to find at least. Shields like this we look for the years 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18. 20 we know is now circulating, but 2021 we don't know yet, but who knows, they haven't turned up yet, so if I do find some before we get vintage figures I will be keeping them. But anything else commemorative, especially an Olympic, especially one we still need. Oh, we've got representation of the people act there. It's a nice design, but it is a very common ones, but the common ones go at the top there, is what I was trying to get into. There's a 2020. It's a Diversity Built Britain, which now we do know the mintage figures for. Bizarrely goes into the top row. Worth noting that my previous videos, lots of people have been commenting saying, we know mintage figures, we know mintage figures. I know we know mintage figures. Do you think I've missed that news? It's just a case that I record quite a few weeks in advance. It's always been a case that I don't want to get to a case where sometimes the bank hasn't had access to the coins that I need, so I need a backlog of videos to be able to still put up and then have to mass record a couple of weeks in advance. So don't worry about that. If I'm talking about things that are old news, that's why. The next commemorative is the Victoria Cross of the Heroic Acts, which itself is a common coin. However, in 2019 there was the 50th anniversary of the 50p, so they reissued a whole bunch of old designs, meaning if you find a 2019 one, that's an NIFC, so a coin not intended for circulation. This one here is an original 2006, is it 2006 or 9? Yeah, 6. 2006 circulating designs. We'll pop that down there out of the way. Nothing else for the first bag, but we've had a whole boatload, a whole bunch of finds. So what we'll do for now is just speed up until we find anything more. There we go. Paddington at the station there. I know the patterns are quite common, but this is my favourite Paddington out of the 4 that were circulated. Very cool design, really like this one. Oh, we got something coming up there. It's another Diversity Built Britain. Now, even though we do know mintage figures, I going to keep the counters running until we finish the book, just as a bit of fun to see how many we end off on, seeing as we've had so many. Oh, it goes to the top now, doesn't it? Oh. Poking out the bottom there, that's a nice find. The Tailor of Gloucester from 2018's Beatrix Potter set, the 2018 set. A very nice set of coins to find, fairly scarce ones. This one's the more common of the 4 if I recall, but I won't grumble at finding a Tailor of Gloucester. Very, very nice. There we go. UK's entry into the EEC, or the 25th anniversary of it. Another one that's slightly of face value, not massively so, but still a nice coin to find. And definitely a keeper. There we go. Jeremy Fisher, our second 2017 Beatrix Potter. No Benjamin Bunnies have reared their heads yet, but I'm sure they will in due course. There we go. As predicted, there is a Benjamin Bunny, the most common commemorative 50p you'll find in your change in your hunts. I do sign all my Benjamin Bunnies still and release them into the wild, so if you find one with scribblings on it, do send me a picture, see if it's one of mine. We start this video with peace, prosperity and pepperonis, which maketh the breakfast 50p. Well, that goes at the top as well now. Now we know how common it is. Duh. Ooh, Olympic number 1 of the hunt. I'm being a bit presumptive saying number 1. I'm hoping that we have more, but even just finding the 1 is a success because they're getting so scarce and hard to get my hands on. But there we go. Olympic equestrian, lovely coin. Not the nicest of quality, but we can't grumble when we find an Olympic. Not one of the 4 we need, sadly, but the hunt for those continues. We start this bag off with another Jeremy Fisher. Very shiny Britannia, isn't it? Bizarre. Not sure enough that I think it's worth keeping, mind you, but there we go. Oh, there we go. Got ourselves Sherlock Holmes. As we all know now, very common, but a cool design nonetheless. There we go. Christopher Ironside for the first time today. It's a common design, but I keep all my Ironsides, as you all know by now. It's called Christopher. I'm called Christopher. I thought it'd be a good idea if I kept them all. Ooh, there we go. Olympic number 2, being presumptive, seems to have worked. Again, not one we need for the book, but it is cycling, which is a lovely, lovely coin. Those little onion rings could make multiple appearances on my videos if they so wish. I won't grumble at that. But yeah, 2 Olympics. Holy Toledo. There is a tail of Peter Rabbit there. As we know, very common. We're just missing Tom Kitten then. We found all 4 2017 Beatrix Potters. There's another diversity. Victoria Cross the medals there, much like Victoria Cross the Heroic Axe, there's the 2019 variant to be found. This one there is a circulating one, not the one we're after. Benjamin Bunny there. Ah, rotation errors on Benjamin Bunnies. We haven't been checking them. That one is fine. And the one we got earlier is also fine. No rotation errors to be found on those two. Ooh, Isle of Man. Way, crash bang wallop. Got too excited there. The Isle of Man TT. Got dialectring on this one. Just there, A something or other. I suppose AA. A little bit squished the second A. What year is it though? 97, which I believe is the more common of it, but the territories 50p's tend to be slightly overvalued, face value at least, purely because Jersey, Guernsey, Isle of Man, Gibraltar, Falkland Islands, they're not the biggest of places, so not many of the coins are required, but definitely a keeper. Lovely stuff. Oh, there we go. It didn't take long to find another one. Another UK's entry into the EEC. Superb stuff. Oh, it's not the nicest of condition, but it's still an Ironside, and it's still going to go into my collection. Very cool. We've got Commonwealth Games there. It is a particularly common coin though, but we haven't had it today, so it adds to our variety. Well, there we go. Paddington at the Cathedral there, which we haven't seen today, but that's 2 out of 4 Paddingtons found. Then we have a public libraries. Again, fairly common coin. And then we have more pepperonis. Well then, all of a sudden we've made it onto the last bag of the hunt. It's been pretty good going, to be fair. Petered off a little bit at the end, but you never know what we'll find in this last bag. Now, for those of you that have watched this far into the video, you might be interested to know that I have a Discord server. You can click the links down in the description to come and join that. If you're not on Discord though, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and there's a PO box you can write into should you wish. Another Benjamin Bunny without any issues with his rotations. Are we getting anything more than a Benjamin Bunny from this bag? It would appear not though. Oh well, we got something at least. Well, I'm going to have a look at the coins off to the side now to check whether we've got any key dates. Well, then some luck, we've got a 2017 shield to add to our hoard of finds. Star finds though. One of these 3 for me at least, but I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments which is your favourite coin from today's hunt. And as ever, all that leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.